ladies and gentlemen, tonight, a six-women king. Happy holidays, man.
Oh, it's like Christmas comes a couple of days late, huh? Happy holidays is right. Check these babes out. They're going to be in the ring against each other tonight live. Uh-oh. Wow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
One of the absolute greats here on Raw, Rob Van Dam, who lost a heartbreaker to Randy Orton at Armageddon for the Intercontinental title.
Well, let me just tell you tonight, WWE Raw is brought to you by Warner Brothers' new motion picture, Torque, in theaters Friday, January 16th. Log on to WWE.com to attend the premiere with a diva.
And by JVC's XL PR1, really tuned, really digital, really portable.
And by Castrol GTX High Mileage. It helps older cars feel young again.
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner.
You know, King, if you go back and look at the history of these two men with each other, Rob Van Dam was a member of Stone Cold's Survivor Series team. Scott Steiner was a member of Eric Bischoff's Survivor Series team. And, of course, speaking of Stone Cold, we can certainly assume that Stone Cold is in Stamford, Connecticut, for that emergency board directors meeting, and he will be pleading his own case. At least that's my take on it.
Surely he's not there pleading his own case.
Well, nobody can tell Stone Cold's story better than Stone Cold himself.
Yeah, but you know what's the old saying, when you represent yourself, you got to move for a client. He should have hired one of those high-powered lawyers to plead his case.
I don't think Johnny Clapper was available.
What's Michael Jackson's lawyer's name?
Mark Garrigo.
Yeah, him.
He's really busy. And here we go, bell sounds. Chad Patton referee this one-on-one contest. Certainly thank you for being with us, ladies and gentlemen. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to everybody. And you know, I kind of noticed a little change in Eric Bischoff's demeanor. He really dressed down Theodore Long and Mark Henry moments ago for interfering in that Booker T challenge.
Well, you know, he's got, I guess, he feels like he's got the board of directors looking over his shoulder tonight.
That may be the case. Hotel scoop slam by the powerhouse, Scott Steiner, the Michigan graduate. Wow. Two-time All-American there in wrestling, and shows that velocity with a hard Irish whip, and Steiner with the peaks for his freaks. He is a powerful, strong, competitive athlete, no doubt about that. And Rob Van Dam's got a huge challenge in front of him here in this one-on-one matchup. And
there's the ball. Look at this. Watch it.
Van Dam, educated feet. No Van. You just can't prepare for Van Dam. We've talked about it so many times that he is very, very unique. And Van Dam going for the first cover of the contest, gets a near fall on Scott Steiner, who quickly rolls up off his back into back to a vertical base.
Well, you're right. As I sit here watching Rob Van Dam, it's like you got to wonder, how do you prepare for this guy? You don't know where he's coming from. You don't know what he's coming at you with. Hands, feet, fists, whatever.
Great agility here by Van Dam. Like a cat leaping up, and Steiner knocking Van Dam off balance. And that was a move much like that led to Van Dam losing the Intercontinental title to Randy Orton back in Armageddon on December the 14th.
Well, you can't ever underestimate Big Papa Pump. Look at this. This could do it. Oh, yes, he hit it.
And Steiner popped those hips from that belly-to-belly suplex position on the second rope.
Cover.
And this could be all here. The cover, and Van Dam fights to get off his shoulders with perhaps, just maybe, what he's got left.
Check out the arms. Check out those biceps, those peaks on Freakzilla. I think they're bigger than ever, JR.
He was very impressive, King. But as you know, it's not bodybuilding, and that was a shot near the Neverland Ranch there. Not along the belt line. I'll tell you, that was almost a low blow. You got a good look at it. Van Dam just tossed outside. Steiner does have an impressive physique. This is not a pose day wrestling match.
What are you trying to say? That he's not an impressive wrestler?
No, I'm not saying that whatsoever.
This guy hurts you every time he touches you.
His track record speaks for itself. The referee had a 10 count there. Steiner rolled back in the ring, and that broke that referee's 10 count. And now Steiner with a clear-cut advantage over Rob Van Dam. We have seen Van Dam so resilient so many times. And Steiner, the flat of the foot, which is, by the way, legal. The flat of the foot, not the point of the foot.
Let me ask you one thing right now, JR. The board of directors, they're meeting tonight, Stamford, Connecticut. What do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to let Stone Cold back on Raw? I'm not asking you what you want. I know what you want. You're begging. You're praying. You're hoping. You're pleading yourself.
I think with all the fans have spoken.
No!
The fans always come first. And there are over 1 million signed the petition. There's a belly to Billy and a lateral press. Got another near fall. I think if the board of directors listen to our fans, they will reinstate Stone Cold tonight. That's what I think.
Yeah, but in what capacity?
Well, I have no idea about that. You didn't ask me.
Yeah, I did. I just asked.
Should be a color commentator. Maybe he replaces you.
Wait a minute. I never thought about that.
You like that idea at all?
No, that's not a good idea at all.
I don't know.
He get off. You know what? He'd make a pretty good play-by-play guy, you know.
He might do it. And look at Van Dam. I'll tell you what, Van Dam gets stretched out here.
You never get Stone Cold to wear that hat, though.
Probably not. Or a crown, but that's another story. And now Steiner using the ropes like a tag team partner here, getting an unfair advantage over Rob Van Dam. Steiner being admonished by the referee, who could only use a verbal command and then use his count, and he gets the 5. The referee, I'm speaking up. Steiner would have been disqualified. Hard knockdown by Scott Steiner, using that power again. Steiner,
Look.
Great amateur background, coming with the power, a very casual
Lackadaisical
cover, and I think this is a waste of time. Doing push-ups in the middle of a sequence of moves where you had a guy down for a near fall. I don't think it bodes very brightly. He's
sending a message. He's sending a message to Rob Van Dam that he really has no respect for him, none whatsoever.
Steiner got caught coming in.
Got to respect that.
I'll tell you what, that was a Van Dam. Hold it out here.
Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder, and Van Dam, I think, getting a little bit extra that time on the Rolling Thunder right to the solar plexus of Scott Steiner and driving the air out of Steiner. And Van Dam with the split-legged moonsault. Dug his head right to the solar plexus. It should be over, but it's not. And that's how strong Scott Steiner is, taking 2 of Van Dam's signature moves in that's a modified overhead suplex by Scott Steiner. Going back to his amateur roots.
You talk about resilience. What about the resilience of Scott Steiner? After the Rolling Thunder and the split-legged moonsault, Steiner still got enough left to deliver one of those patented suplexes.
Steiner going back up for another
Here
suplex.
comes another one.
We saw it earlier tonight. Van Dam trying to fight out of it. Van Dam fighting, he does. And Van Dam shoving Steiner off the second rope. Van Dam on top.
He's feeling froggy.
And Van Dam, what a kick. Wow. My God, what a martial arts kick that was. Right to the face of Scott Steiner, and now Van Dam. Good God almighty, what is Van Dam thinking? Van Dam over halfway across the ring, turned in midair, and got the front star, and got the 3 count.
I can't believe it.
Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, special night tonight for Shawn Michaels. The last time he wrestled in San Antonio TV, 1997. As you take a look at this classic HBK moment.